Let's talk about the PTE writing and one of the particular tasks that is always a nightmare for a majority of students. It is none other than the write essay kind of question. In this particular video, I will be discussing some of my top 10 tips that will help you to get a good score, not just in this task, but also in the PTE academic. Let's start learning. Alright, so in the for PTE writing rather, there are two particular tasks that you'll get. One is a summarized written text, and the other is an essay. So there are different combinations that can either happen. You can get maybe 2 summaries and 1 essay which will last for around 40 minutes, 3 summaries and 1 essay for around 50 minutes, and you can also get 2 summaries and 2 essays for 60 minutes. This means to say that you will definitely get 1 essay and 1 summarized task. Today, I'm just going to focus completely on this essay task. If you want to know more about that task, then I suggest you first check out my introduction video wherein I give all the details about this particular task. Okay, this task will basically test everything, your grammar, your spellings, your vocabulary, all your written skills, everything is actually checked. You must be knowing by now that you will get around 20 minutes for this particular task. Okay, so here we go. My first step that you should focus on when you get the exam is read the instructions. What? I always read the instructions. Yes, I know you do, but focus on certain things, like for example, the word limit. In this particular task, it is 200 to 300 words. Anything more than that is just a mere waste of time and effort. Okay, then take a look at the essay topic. Okay, what is it talking about? Try to get a proper idea of what this particular topic is. The next step that you have to keep your eye out for is analyze the task, which means before you jumping into writing anything, make a note of the keywords in the prompt. Find out the topic, what are the key points that you should focus on in the particular answer, and any points that you need to discuss. Analyze all these particular areas, make a small plan, and then start to write it. The third tip is identify the type of essay, which means to say there are many different types of essays. It can be agree, disagree, or advantages, disadvantages, etc. Having a good idea as to which is the type of essay will help you to organize and lay out your ideas. I know some institutes give out templates. It's fine if you want to use it. However, I'm not a fan of templates because I believe that every question has to be a bit different. But it's purely your choice. The fourth tip that you have to keep your eye out for is to plan your different points. Points means the things that you are going to put for your argument. Like say for example, if it is a agree or a disagree question, you have to first take a stand. Am I going to agree for it or am I going to disagree for it? And whichever thing that you are doing, please stick to that and make your points in that same direction. Try not to digress too much away from the topic because that will reduce your score. Before we jump on to the fifth point, if you're getting some value out of this video, please make sure to hit that like button and let us know. Okay, brilliant. So the fifth point that you have to take care is use a good essay structure. Now, having templates is definitely a good way. Actually, it's a safe way of writing an essay. We here at Genesis Learning, we always recommend our students to keep their essay as unique as possible because there are too much of templates floating around in the internet, and using that same template every time can even reduce your mark. So try not to use too much of templates, but have an essay structure, which means you need to have an introduction, then a body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and then a conclusion. Make sure you have at least 4 paragraphs. The sixth thing that you can do is, like I said previously, pick a side. If you are agreeing to a topic, stick to that. If you're disagreeing, stick to that. If it's advantageous, stick to that. If it's disadvantageous, stick to that. No matter what you do, pick a side and stand on it. If you try to pick two sides, your essay will get very confusing and you will confuse the computer that is evaluating you as well. The seventh point is, please keep the word limit in mind. Now, as per the question, it says you have to write between 200 to 300 words. Please write between that amount. If you write less than 200, you will lose your score. If you write more than 300, once again, you will lose your score. So keep a track of it and try to focus and write at least 250 words, a safe bet. The eighth tip that you can do is, this is much before the exam rather, is to get some reading and writing practice. You see, the more you read, the better you can write. And if you read different kind of text, that is articles or reports or different stories or blogs, the more will you get used to a wider range of sentence types. And this will definitely help you when you are writing something. There are a number of websites that you can use for your practice. I would say one of my favorites is Science Daily, because I feel it is very academic in context and PT also tests more in the academic context. So do try that out. Before we jump into the ninth point, we would love to have you on our YouTube community. And all you have to do for that is subscribe to our channel and hit that notification icon so that you will get the notification whenever we drop a new video. Okay? Now, the next one, the ninth important tip is, this is very, very important. Take only expert advice. You see, there is too much of free information that is floating on the internet these days. And let me tell you one thing, you have to be really, really careful. I've come across a lot of YouTube channels, a lot of websites that are giving away a lot of free material. Now, it's good in one way for practice. However, remember one thing. If you try taking advice from everyone, you will end up getting no real substantial advice. So go to someone who has actually dealt with the exam, written the exam, and also got an expert score. Please don't follow or take advice from every random person that you see on the internet. That will do you more harm than good. The 10th tip that I would like to give you is, please, once again, attempt only the authentic PT practice test. You know, you can get all these different practice tests on their website, and that is actually very, very similar to the examination. If you practice with that, trust me, my friend, you will get a better idea. Now, I will put a link to it at the bottom in the description below, so you can check out those websites, and you will have to pay a nominal fee also for these tests. All right. Now, since you have been watching this video for so long, I'm very happy. You are entitled to a bonus tip. And the bonus tip is, use as many sentence structures as possible. Well, in the English language, there are different sentence types. You've got simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences. Try to use a variety of them. Don't keep your essay only to simple sentences. Mix up all these different sentence types like I told you. Another thing that you can do is include examples, explanation, and facts to support your point of view, whichever you are supporting, because this will give more authenticity to your writing. All right, so that would be the end of our session for today. And let me know in the comment section if you have any further doubts on this topic. If you are a person who's looking for that expert professional advice, then you've come to the right spot. We here at Genesis Learning have a team of dedicated PT trainers that have all got an expert score in the exam. If you want our help, all you have to do is log on to our website, drop us an inquiry, and we'll get back to you. You can also help us by sharing this video with your friends so that other people can also get some good information. Check out some of our other videos that will be popping up, and Till we meet again, this is your tutor, Noel, signing out and wishing you a fantastic day ahead. Ciao.